In this video, I want to talk about 7 mindset shifts that made me a multi-millionaire. I basically went from being completely broke, working a job that I hated, to become wealthy, to become rich and doing whatever I want when I want to, right? And this was without any business degree. I don't have any business degree at all. I don't have rich parents, and I didn't have any startup money or anything like that. So why should you listen to me though? Well, first of all, I made over $2 million in 12 months by selling online education to a lot of people. And I did that without a big audience. Like I had not a lot of leverage or big audience or millions of followers or anything like that. And this was last year. And before that, I also made a lot of money with other business models as well. I started from scratch, no degree, no investors, no fancy setup, no crazy thing going for me at all. And everything I teach is basically everything. I've done this stuff. There's no fluff. There's no theory. You're not listening to a business teacher on a high school somewhere who teach you how to make money but have never done it themselves, right? All of this I've done myself. So my promise to you in this video is that I will show you exactly how rich people think differently so that you can copy it, right? And these 7 mindset shifts can change how you make money, and you don't need a degree, you don't need a team or a bunch of cash to start this at all, right? Because everything you have between your ears is basically gonna shift the way how you think, obviously, but also how you act and what you do and the actions that you take. And it's actions that are gonna give you results, right? And then, by the way, before I continue, if you click the link in the description or in the pinned comment, you will also find a link to this training right here, which is how I made $2 million in 12 months with a brand new online education business. So if you want to learn exactly how I made it, the business model that I used, you can check this out. We've had over, as you can see, like 30,000 people check this out in the past week. And you can go to course.com/start to check that out. But check out this video first, because unless you have the mindset to actually figure stuff out, none of this business models or any business model will work, right? So your pain right now is that you feel stuck, like you're working hard, but you're not getting ahead, right? That's one thing. You also want to make more money, but you don't know where to start. And you might know that you want to make more money, but you don't know which business model to start. And everybody's telling you all of these different things, etc., yada yada. And you also see others winning online and wonder what they are doing that you're not doing, right? So my plan then with this video, why I wanted to make this video, is to break down the 7 mindset shifts that helped me to go from completely broke to a multi-millionaire. And I will show you how rich people think differently and how you can apply it today. I will also give you a clear path so you stop thinking small and start building real wealth instead, right? So without further ado, let's just dive right into it. The first thing I want to talk about is time versus money, right? So broke mindset is that you want to trade your time for money. Not good. I used to do that for quite a long time. And rich mindset is that you can trade money to buy back your time, right? So rich people, they invest in systems, teams, and tools and smart business models, good business models to buy back time and make it scalable, right? And just to tell you a story of how I really figured this out, right? I started with a service-based business model. And I started a marketing agency, or an SMMA, which is great because it's cheap. You're selling something digital. I can work from anywhere in the world, but I'm selling my time. I was selling my time. They basically paid me $3,500 per month. I did the service delivery for them, and then I could get 5 clients, 10 clients. Eventually, I had 20 to 30 clients, and I was making $50,000 to $60,000 per month in profit, by the way. And it was great, but I had no time, and I was extremely stressed out as well. And also what happens when you sell time is that it's not scalable, right? You're basically getting stuck, right? So then to make something unscalable scalable, you need to either you hire people, you use good tools like AI and different softwares, or you use smart systems to make it scalable, right? But it's also a huge thing is the business model that you're in. So you don't want to sell time, but instead what you want to do is to basically sell digital stuff. And that's also a lot better than physical products. I'll do an X here because it's not good. Physical products as well. The main thing we want to do is to sell something digital. We want to sell something that is scalable, and we want to focus on using leverage so we can make more money without selling our time. That's the first thing. You want to have a good business model, right? And again, you can check out our free training where I show you the absolute best business model there is, which is selling information. It's better than e-com, SMMA, doing a copywriting thing or drop shipping or affiliate, all of that stuff. Selling info is the best. Just look at what everybody else is doing on the internet. They tell you to start an SMMA, but they sell info. They tell you to start an e-commerce business, but sell info. They tell you to become a copywriter, but they sell info themselves. There's a reason why everybody sells info, because it's the best and you can make it scalable and use leverage to make money, and you're not selling time. Let's continue. The second thing is spending versus investing. This is also huge. And also, this is a thing that a lot of people, a lot of entrepreneurs who've made millions and millions of dollars online, when they turn 40, 50 years old, they have nothing left to show for it. Why? Because they like spending and they haven't invested anything. So this is crucial. And a lot of entrepreneurs get this wrong as well. So the broke mindset is that you buy stuff to look rich, like clothes, cars, bunch of watches and useless shit, right? Or a rich mindset is that you put money into assets, like courses, businesses, stocks. You can buy real estate, you can buy crypto, you can put your money into certain vehicles so they start to work for you. You can either invest into actual assets that so money grows for you over time without you even touching them, or you can invest into yourself, into your business, right? To learn more with courses, into your business, etc., right? So rich people make their money work for them. This is huge. And there are some horror stories out there. I had a mentor, he's worth tens of millions of dollars, and he knows pretty much all of the people in the industry, like that you've most likely seen on YouTube, and a lot of people, some of the OGs in the industries. And some of these people have made millions of dollars online, tens of millions of dollars. And then they turn 50 years old, right? And they have nothing left. Why? Well, because they bought that like apartment, or they bought a car, and they spend on spending on like traveling. Like they spent everything on a bunch of useless stuff, and they never learned how to invest. Like learning how to invest is extremely easy. Like you should look into like low cost index funds, Bitcoin, or like some crypto. You can look into real estate. Like this is no financial advice at all, by the way. I'm not telling you what you should invest in, but the goal basically when you become an entrepreneur and you make money is that you start a business, right, which makes money, right? You use this money to basically invest, and that then makes more money, and then you can basically use this money to you, right? So you don't want to spend your cash flow. You want to invest your cash flow so that you start to earning money from your cash flow, and then you can live from this money, right? And if you use like an S&P 500, for example, or like a world index fund, they earn like, I want to say 5% to like 10% per year, which is not bad at all, right? So, but that's really the main thing. You need to get away from this mindset that you're just going to start a business, make money so that you can spend more. No, you want to make money so that you can invest your cash flow so that you can live from the money that your invested cash flow makes, right? Let's continue to the next one. This is a huge one. It's blaming versus responsibility, right? So broke mindset is that, it's the government's fault, it's the boss' fault, it's the economy's fault, it's this person's fault. Oh, like there's something unique with the people who succeed to make money. They're lucky. They had like rich parents. It's because of this X, Y, and Z, right? Like rich mindset is that it's my fault. I can fix it. So rich people take full control of their lives. This is huge. And I don't know a single entrepreneur who blames other people for a bunch of shit. All of the successful people now know, literally all of them take full responsibility for everything that they do, their failures and their successes, right? I don't know a single successful person who goes around and blames people all the time. It doesn't exist. But I do know a lot of people who are broke. I'm not saying that they're worth less because of that, but people who are not as happy in life, they don't have as much money in life, and they don't know what direction they're going in life, and all they do every day is just this. It's your fault. Like they're just hating and blaming. It's the worst thing that you can do. The best thing you can do for yourself is just to realize that it's all up to you. And if you're living and breathing, you can become successful. There's nothing unique with successful people at all. Like if there's one thing, they're willing to take full responsibility and fail super fast, and they're not afraid about what people think of them. I know in 2022, so 3 years ago, I got to know this dude, 16 years old, in school, went from $0 per month to $100,000 per month in 1 year. 16 years old. He's 19 right now. He's making over $250,000 per month consistently every single month. Right? 16 years old, not knowing anything about business, not anything. He went through, I had a free course back then, which I still have, by the way. And he went through that, learned a lot from it, made some money from that, invested into other courses, learned even more, took full responsibility for himself. And now he's extremely successful and he's 19 years old. So pretty crazy, right? Thing number 4, instant gratification versus long-term thinking, right? So broke mindset wants quick wins, lottery mindset. Like a lot of people think that, some even close family to mine, they think like the only way you're gonna get rich is if you win the lottery, right? The rich mindset is that you play the long game and you build things that grow, and you understand that it takes time as well. So rich people are patient and consistent. And you also what you do as a rich person is that you realize that things compound over time. If you look at like Warren Buffett, for example, one of the richest people in the world, you will see, if you search for his net worth, you will see that his net worth is like a hockey stick like this. He didn't make too much money, and then he started making more, and it was just like then it just grew exponentially, and he's worth billions of dollars. So, the way you get this hockey stick curve, by the way, is again, you build a business, you start a smart business that's scalable, that you enjoy, that is fun, you put time and energy into it, you create a good product and good service, get good results for your customers, you earn money, you earn cash, right? You earn money that you then invest so you can earn more money from it. And then you take the invested profits to yourself. You live from that. If you do that, you will be completely financially free, but it takes time. It takes time, but it's fun, right? And it doesn't have to take tens of years. It can take you 5 to 10 years if you work super focused, you make a lot of money, you're smart with the money, invest it, you don't spend it on stupid stuff. You can live a great life, right? Next thing, fear of failure versus learning from it, right? If you check this image, this is basically how you win. This is how you succeed. This is what people don't realize. This is what I didn't realize for the longest period of time. You fail yourself forward. You fail all the time. And I used to be the person who hated to fail. I was afraid of it. I wanted to know, like before I even began something, I wanted to know exactly how to succeed. I wanted to know, okay, we're right here. I want to get to here, and I want to win and not fail every single step of the way. That's how I thought when I was younger, right? And then, but this is reality. This is how you do it. You fail. You just fail all the time. And this 19-year-old that I just told you about, by the way, he wasn't afraid to fail, and he failed extremely fast. And since he failed faster, he also was winning a lot faster as well, right? Imagine if you knew that you will become a millionaire once you had failed 1,000 times. Every single time you failed, you will celebrate because you knew that you would want closer to that 1 million, right? So that's just reality of it, right? So broke mindset is like, what if it doesn't work? Rich mindset is, if I fail, I learn and I try again. And just welcome to the club. This is how you do it. And you fail all the time. We're also taught in school that failure is something bad. It's just like a temporary defeat. It's rather that you're not winning instantly. It takes time to win. And so if you're not winning, then people have this negative thinking behind that losing is bad per se, or failing is bad. No, it's like the way you fail is how you learn, and that's how you progress, right? So rich people see failure as part of the process. Just start loving it. Just love it. That's how you evolve. That's how you get better, right? 6th point is earning limit versus earning potential, right? So if you check this image, how can you use leverage? How can you put a small amount of money into a vehicle, into something that makes a lot of money? How can you leverage, right? So broke mindset is, I just need a raise. I just need to make more money. You just need to pay me more. I need to do less and you need to pay me more. Rich mindset is, I need leverage. I need a way to earn without limits, right? So rich people build scalable income. For example, you can use YouTube and courses, extremely scalable. This is not like a business that you're exiting and making a lot of money from when you exit, but it's a great cash flow business. And now, when you know like what you do with cash flow, well, you invest it. Like, it's a great business model, if not one of the best business models you can start as when you're starting out as a beginner. If you don't start with this business model, eventually you will want to, because that's where everybody goes eventually anyways, with the people who teach you e-com and all of this stuff, right? So it's a great cash flow business. You can have high profit margins. You can make a lot of money with it, but don't be stupid with the money. Don't spend it on stupid stuff. Just like invest into smart vehicles that can grow over time, right? And then the 7th and the final one is scarcity versus abundance, right? So scarcity mindset is like jealousy, win-lose mindset, unhappiness, fear of shortage, like limits creative thinking. Abundance mindset is like, you're thankful, you're grateful, everyone can succeed, you're optimistic, everyone can succeed, right? written that twice there. And also you embrace possibilities, right? There's a huge difference. You're thinking that things are possible instead of impossible, right? So broke mindset is that money is limited, money is evil, all this crap, right? Rich mindset is there's more than enough for everybody. I just need to provide value. The more value I give, the more I give, the more I get, right? That's the golden rule. So rich people think big and see opportunities everywhere. The more you give, the more you get. The more people you can help make money, the more money you will make. The more people you can help achieve their dreams or their goals or their desires, the more money you will make. It's just about solving problems for people, right? And there's more than enough resources out there for all of us. That's just how it works, all right? So that's basically it for this video. And also don't forget this free training, course.com/start, how I made $2 million in 12 months with the brand new online education business, and also how I help beginners turn their passion or skills into $10,000 to $100,000 per month online education businesses. We've had over, close to 30,000 people check out this video now in the past 30 days. Go and check it out. If you're interested, you can book a call with me and my team as well. We can help you out to get started. Do that. I'll see you there. Let's go.